Om Shanti. I take Baba's love, light from Baba, power from Baba, all the time. Stay in front of Baba and take drishti from Baba. Baba's love is pure love. I am Baba's direct creation at confluence age. So always remind yourself that I am elevated soul. Baba is sustaining me and I have to glorify Baba. Whatever I receive from Baba, I use it for the self and also share with others. It is through the image of love and cheerfulness that I could glorify Baba. Today, Baba gave us three blessings of ever healthy, ever happy, and ever wealthy. All the treasures of Baba I am receiving at present. As much mind is happy, we are able to create atmosphere of happiness. Baba is not only father, but he is also teacher. I have to be a good student. Baba is our supreme guide. I have to follow Baba's directions. Remember all three relationships with Baba, Father, Teacher, and Sadguru. Now, start remembering Baba with each relationship to become like Father, Teacher, and Sadguru. Baba arranges for us our studies, our sustenance, and stays with us as a guide. It is our fortune that incorporeal God Himself is playing part at confluence age and sustaining me. So remember, Baba, think of Him with love.
Om Shanti, welcome to series Original Divine Self, a Deity. Today's 9th day and today's deity is Lakshmi Ma. Om Hrim Shrim Mahalakshmi Bhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Mahalakshmi Bhyo Namaha. परम पिता शिव के शिव शक्तियाँ गई शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई धरती पे शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई धरती पे शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई घर घर में होती है जिनकी पूजा घर घर में होती है जिनकी पूजा चेतन में वो देवियाँ आ गई चेतन में वो देवियाँ आ गई शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई धरती पे शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई
Om Shanti. This song says, Shaktis have come on earth. So, song is for all of us, right? Each day, you must be feeling presence of that goddess or that quality or power in you. You must have felt Saraswati, Durga, Kali, all goddesses. And today is the day for Lakshmi. So, everything when it comes to be a goddess or to be a deity begins with purity. Because Baba's inheritance also is purity. Purity of thoughts, purity of attitude, purity of drishti, purity of words, complete purity. So, also we say our original self, we begin everything with total purity. So, this is something which we have to constantly look at. Is my this thought pure? And pure means of soul consciousness, remembrance of Baba, or thinking about a good virtue. It is from our quality of thinking we can know the percentage of purity. Purity is something which is like soul is now free from bondages, free from all past sinful actions, free from all past sanskars. Purity. And, as much there is deep and natural remembrance of Baba during day while doing actions, more and more remembrance of Baba. Like today, Baba said in Murli, that when there is purity, you remain happy. But also, as much you remember Baba, your fragrance, you are a flower, your fragrance keep increasing. So remembrance is really very important for purity. Because if as much we are becoming pure, that much remembrance will be very natural. I think you know, once Baba gave example that when the rust is removed, then you pull the magnet. So Baba is magnet, but if there is rust on the needle, that means if intellect has rust or dust anything, rusted needle cannot pull the magnet. So deep within, sometimes you really feel that Baba is pulling me. So that rust, which is kind of rajogun in us, from copper age, iron age, sanskars, nature, lot of things we carry inside. So purity is first important uh, virtue, and then Baba says second is peace. As much there is purity internally, you are very peaceful. And drama situations will always come to see how much you can remain peaceful. And then the third quality is happiness. Purity, peace, happiness. Because happiness can disappear very quickly. Then the fourth important quality is called prosperity. There are many different meanings of prosperity. So Lakshmi actually is the symbol of prosperity. It is not just material prosperity, but first Lakshmi is that you constantly have this aim in your life. What Baba is making me, what I have to become. So you will look at your thoughts, look at your face, your activity, Lakshmi. And second, Lakshmi also means attributes, qualifications, like Mama's virtues. So Mama attained the status of Lakshmi, but also played the part of Lakshmi at confluence age. And third meaning, which is very important, is that you have this ability to accomplish, whether it is your spiritual journey or any task. So in Hindi, we call it sampanta. That means you have this ability to make everything complete, to reach to your destination, to attain your goal. Then another meaning of Lakshmi is also abundance. That means this soul, wherever that soul is, there will be abundance. So when Baba says purity, peace, happiness, and prosperity. So whenever there is anything lacking in the soul, what we look at, our purity. So Mama, her attraction, whether souls are attracted, whether material resources, anything. So attraction was there of purity. So purity pulls in the sense of everything, everyone is willing to serve. Always remember when there is purity, soul and body is also becoming pure, then you definitely are served even by nature. Even the elements will not hurt you in any way. So that attraction of purity, power of purity There's a lot of power in purity, right? There are some saints, sages, they lived pure, celebrate, but it was not in soul consciousness. So they still had anger or ego, or but our purity is completely viceless. No traces have to be left. And then even now we can say maybe we have conquered vices, but some traces are left. They keep emerging from time to time. So it is through remembrance of Baba. This morning Baba said, you become Sato Pradhan. Remembrance, pay attention to remembrance. It is through remembrance that I become Sato Pradhan, pure. Lakshmi, they show elephants. No? Elephants are very powerful, strong, but very gentle. You know how elephants walk with majesty. Even they are big, but they don't hurt anyone, anything. And they say it, I don't know, that they are also vegetarian. So not harm any, no violence of any kind. Then they always show lotus and many symbols in the hands of Lakshmi. And now you have understood, you have seen in so many goddesses, so many symbols. So you understand. But also Lakshmi is very known to distribute the nectar for immortality. They say when ocean was churned and Lakshmi emerged, and she had this urn of nectar. So devils wanted that because that was nectar for immortality. But she gave to deities, she cannot give to devils, right? So how, again, as from Saraswati, goddess of knowledge, same knowledge is actually the nectar for immortality. And it's very interesting to see immortality doesn't mean there is no lifespan. There is lifespan. Brahma had also had lifespan, short. Some have very long. Darijanki had longest lifespan. But how they became the conquerors, conqueror of time, conqueror of death, victorious, victory. So goddess Lakshmi is very known for prosperity, abundance. Now it's not question of having lot, or have greed for anything. But it means that how your quality of purity keeps everything full, keeps everything keep generating, capacity to keep generating. In Hindi, we call it barkat because Draupadi was given this blessing that your pot will remain always full. So Baba also says for yagya, you have seen the kitchen, right, of Shantivan. It's unlimited cooking day and night, day and night. Even now, when I call, even if there are no visitors, no sevadaris, they still cook for 5,000. All nivasis, then there are other like hospital, many other places around. So they cook for 5,000. So Baba had given this blessing that your pots of Draupadi Mama will always remain full. And it is true. We have seen it that that is the place anytime you go in kitchen, whatever you want, food is always there. So prosperity coming from purity. So Lakshmi's image is image of prosperity. Now the wealth is called Lakshmi also. So wealth is Lakshmi means goddess, but wealth also is Maya. Hmm. They always consider one who has a lot of wealth has more Maya. Because you spend it, you buy expensive things, you lot of Maya. That is that means it's up to us how we use it. If I respect money as Lakshmi, I will not waste it, right? I will use everything with in worthwhile way. Nor you are miser, nor you overspend. Wherever, whatever is necessary, you spend, but don't waste it. So that is why the energy of God is in wealth. But then, if it is mine, and then Maya in the form of greed or in form of attractions or overspending. So it's the energy. Wealth is also energy. It's very important in life, right? But do I keep it as Lakshmi or it is Maya for me? Both forms are shown. So this is how the image of Lakshmi, the prosperity, wealth. So everything she's considered to be great. We always used to say Mama also was great. So Mama had all these qualities of Lakshmi. Sometimes some people cook food, it's not enough. Mama cooked food, it was always enough. So there is some kind of energy of prosperity, of abundance, of generosity. And they say Lakshmi is very known for charity. And charity is not, of course, these days. In India also, they're distributing a lot of food, and that is different thing. But charitable actions are that you fulfill the needs, right? Someone who is next to you, you fulfill the need of that person. Something you always think, how do I give in charity? Dadi Janki always used to tell us that from where you make money, from people. So you have to serve through that, right? So that is called to be a charitable souls. So each one of us have to think. So tomorrow is Mama's Day, and we talked about 9 goddesses. You can revise it. Of course, we think of Mama, we will offer bhog, but it is important in each one of us to feel presence of energy of that goddess. How many of you remember 9 goddesses? Who can help? Hmm? Who will help? Hmm? Okay. Anuta is going to help. Saraswati, then Durga, Kali, Santoshi, Shitala, Gayatri, Vaishnavi, Uma, Lakshmi. Mhm. Uma and Parvati are same. We did Parvati, we didn't do Uma. But Uma means one who has enthusiasm. So think about each goddess. Before we uh, start now, later on, after goddesses, we will go into gods which are worshipped. Like Ganesh is worshipped. Many gods are worshipped. So we will do that as our deity form. So that divinity within you and the virtue, like Saraswati is for knowledge, Durga is for power, Kali is for victorious over death, Santoshi is contentment. Mm. So with each goddess, each virtue, so we have to inculcate those virtues. You have to look into, I think we have all those virtues, but they have to be used more. I have contentment, so I have to stay in contentment, whatever circumstances are. And really, if you stay in that state, you see how much help comes, how much power comes, and the confidence which comes. So I know that tomorrow we will offer bhog to Baba, to Mama, Baba. But also, if you want to make bhog tomorrow and offer, then Mama's bhog generally is. I know that those who have, those who are from India or Bharatvasi Brahmins will know. They mix rice and yellow split mung dal. They mix it and make khichdi, which is very healthy. Whenever you are sick, first thing in doctors will say, start with khichdi. It has protein and carbohydrate mix. No? And cut potatoes in very small pieces. And in oil, put some cumin seeds, jeera, and put those potatoes and cook on slow fire with little salt in it, plain, no, no seasoning. And they also mix anything white, sweet, everything white. Mama didn't put any seasoning when she cooked. Tastes very nice also. So if you want to offer in the morning or lunchtime at home, I think it's also good. So that's why I said what to make, right? That's what Mama used to make. So we also have lot of beautiful songs for Mama because in Madhuban they celebrate very big. I was talking to Muniben and she was describing what fruits and how they cooking, and then they distribute it to many centers. That we cannot do, but we can think of everyone as a family. Mama means family, right? Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother. Om Shanti, sister. Where are we going today? hear me? Hello? Hello? Q venera hermana, sei que puedes hacerlo. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is your final hint. So listen very, very, very carefully. Shanti Sister Tina, this is very urgent. Shanti Sister Tina, this is very urgent. Shanti Sister Tina, this is very urgent. I know, it's Argentina, Argentina. Today we are going to 4 places. We are visiting the Pilar Center and the Roma Center, the Antes Center and Belgrano Center. Hey! Let's go to Argentina! Let's go to Argentina!
Thank you for inviting us to Argentina. It's a very, very beautiful, big country, all the way towards the end. Daddy also had gone there, and we have beautiful centers. We saw, we want to see the instruments now, and thanks. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thank you. We have flowers, we have plant, and mm, mm. Nice to see all of you. Unmute kar do. Okay. Yeah, it's unmute. You can say something, Mona.
Sister Mohini, on behalf of all of us in Latin America, thank you from our heart for holding this amazing, amazing, nurturing space for all of us, and also for visiting all our places. So we remember your visits to us with a lot of love. Thank you very much.
We are very happy to be there. Thank you. Om Shanti. Yeah, right. Okay, very good.
It's called paradise.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Right. ये देखो.
No.
चलो. Okay. See you again. Om Shanti. चलो. So you enjoyed your visit to Argentina? Hmm. All the airlines have difficulty in taking off and landing, but Avyakti airline, you can go anywhere, you can land. So we have, and also free flight, right? You all didn't pay for anything. So Baba has given us this Avyakti flight and taking us all over, at least in the region which we are part of, to see where the centers are, which countries. I used to go every year to Brazil, to Argentina, Chile, all those countries. It's quite far, 16-hour flight to Argentina, but it's a very, very big country and beautiful. And you saw the instrument, Mora, very enthusiastic all the time, very creative. Okay, so tomorrow is Mama's Day. We will invoke Mama's presence. Huh? Okay, let's remember Baba.
जाने क्या खूबियाँ माँ तुम्हारे
Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.